Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. On to the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. You can hear the news in the background. They're talking about they striked Syria, which is U.S. fighter jet strike Iran-linked sites in Syria in retaliation for attacks on U.S. troops. So they come in with 1,000,001 excuses. One contractor caught a heart attack after the attack, so they had to strike them and all this nonsense. This man is walking into a trap by Yahweh Shem Yahushai for a long period of time. Now the Lord is allowing this man to make several key mistakes. And they're sitting there talking about this was the only option that Biden had to do to show a force. They said that they didn't inform the Israelis until afterwards that they did that. So they're making their presence be known in the Middle East. They're letting their presence be known to the world that they're taking sides. They're not the big man in they're not the big man in the room. They take sides. They do whatever they want to do, and they run by this small country, and the country tells them what to do, and the world sees that, and the world's gonna be highly pissed and expect retaliation. Like I said on the last show, to be something interesting is about to go down. Maybe by the end of this year, beginning of next year, they might use a you know what attack in the shores of America, and probably blame it on the Palestinians. They're gonna blame it on someone to get this ball rolling because they losing the interest of the people. And when they do that, when they lose the interest of the people, they go in desperation mode. All right, so that's why they use the shooter. All right, they talk about the Congress spokesman and all this. A lot of things are gonna start getting worse and worse, and it's all prophetic. The Quran doesn't tell you about this. The book of the dead doesn't tell you about these things that's happening right now. Only the scriptures. All right, only the scriptures. Matter of fact, since I said that, let me start with that. I don't want to make this long either. Jeremiah 55. No, not 55. Jeremiah 34:16. It says, "Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail." What is this? No one of these. The prophecies. All right, the prophecies shall not fail. So it was written thousands of years ago. All right, it's so keen to this very moment, to this very day. This is the most greatest event that we've seen live and in person. This man is making so much mistakes. All right, and his show of force is his show of his blessing. His show of force is the show of his blessing. And he's going to show the world he's been blessed with this. All right? He's been blessed with this. And if he shows the world that he's blessed with this, without a shadow of a doubt, the world's going to know this is the devil. All right? Now, the elites that's sleeping around with them, these other nations, elite top, they know who's who, what's what. But you low level heathens of the other nations, you don't have no clue. You're about to see straight up. He's about to show his power. All right. So none of these prophecies will fail. None shall want her mate. So you can't mate this with any other book because this is the only book that's live and direct, live and in person, in real time, bro. In real time. All right. Well, I remember Nate said, "Oh, the reason why he didn't talk about Jacob's trouble because nothing was happening, bro. Something always happening. Something always happening, man. All right. The Lord is at work. What is that you people don't understand? The Lord is at work right now. He's not doing this in vain. It says, "None shall want her mate, for my mouth have commanded." So the Lord is the one that commanded this, man. And his spirit, it have gathered them. And who's it them? The prophets, right? The prophet's job was to tell what was going to happen. So the mistake number one is the prophets came and told. Now the prophets' works are being manifest. What do you think is left? The next thing is left is the prophecies to be at an all-time high level. All right. Second Ezra 16. I'm gonna make this short too. I don't need. Is this an ongoing thing? 16:1. It says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon, which is America, and Asia," which literally is Asia, actually. "Woe be unto thee, Egypt," which is another word for Babylon. But at the same time, this place carries the spirits of all these these once great kingdoms, and Syria. So the Lord said, "Woe unto them." All right, or you just round it up, you just put America, Babylon the Great. "Gird up thyself with sackcloth and hair, bemoan your children." So that the next thing that they was talking about, not the next thing, but the buzz thing is draft. Everybody's concerned about a goddamn draft. A lot of these Gen Zs are like, fuck that. I ain't gonna go. And it's like, why is it gonna force these people to go out there and fight this stupid war? And I was thinking about it. These people are stupid enough to take a damn CVAX for the C-19. Who says that that thing was just to kill them? They could make these people zombified. There was I forgot, it was redacted. And it was talking about a Ukrainian soldier, how he said that Ukraine gave them drugs and made these people go out there and fight. People were scared and everything like that, but they was commanded to take these drugs, and they still fighting, and they'll fight even when some of their body parts is falling apart. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. So we come into the stage where children that a lot of people spoiled, rotten, that don't do shit, worthless, that have no futures, nothing like that, is going to be sent out to this war. It says, "Be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?" So everything's in motion. All right? Everything's in motion right now. And they're not going back. We're never going back. We're moving forward. We're moving forward fastly. It says, "May any man drive a hungry lion in the wood, or may any one quench the fire in the stubble when they have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?" The answer to that is no. All right? The answer to that is no. It says, "The mighty Lord send the plagues. Who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?" All right? So the Lord is sending these things, and it's all in motion. It's not going back. All right? I'm going to jump down. It says, verse 17, woe is me, who should deliver me in those days? The answer to that is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. So it's not just mornings, it's great morning. All right, great morning's coming. Great death is coming. It says the beginning of famine. Wars cause famine. When war is a whole nother level of things. The law of regular stuff doesn't count no more. You go into war mode, that's why it's like martial law. And they're doing that in Maine right now. They're telling people stay in place because they look for manhunt. So when shit hits the fan, there's a lot of places that are going to be deprived of food and so forth because this government is going to go to war with its own citizens, which is going to cause great mournings, great famines, and great death. All right? A lot of people is going to resist. A lot of people is going to fall. A lot of people is going to die. It says, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, which is bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Rely on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, meaning correction. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, they will be always mindful of the scourges. So you had a chance. All you people out there, you had a chance. 2020 came. All right, the prophets been out there before 2020. You had plenty of chances. But guess what? Chances are over. Let the fun truly begin. It says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be mindful of their scourges. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth. It's gone now. They that shall think themselves to be in a good case, even shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. That's why you have the Transformers. You have people that's deliberately saying that, Gen Zs, of course. They got sex change and all this other shit to do. They're not mentally fit for duty. Man, listen. The Lord's going to put the spirit. Esau's going to find a way to have these people go out there and serve the country. Because I believe they said that, what? The U.S. military is at 450,000 out of a land of 300 million. So they're about to ramp things up. All right? Ramp things up. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So all these great, wonderful works is coming, man. All right? We here, bro. We there. So, let me see. Should I stop there? Yeah, I'll stop there. It's because it's going to take more in at home. So the U.S. once again strike Syria, two areas. They said that was connection to Iran. They threat basically saying that stay out of our business, yada yada yada. So all this shit is happening. So now the Lord is setting it up, and now the jinn is out the box, and we just moving forward from there. Matter of fact, and then ending with this. Because we in that time. We in that time, man. Everything that was written for our learning. And we're all at the end right now. Revelations 9 and 14. It says, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound by the great river Euphrates. So the angels are working in the minds of the leaders of that region. And right now, like I said, 2nd Ezra 15th chapter about the Carmenian, what they call about the Arabian dragon. They're being pissed off because they're getting attacked in all fronts. So they're gonna go into that battle. They're going. They're going. The angels are working. They're working right now. They're working on the minds of the leaders to do these foolish things. To their own demise. It says, and the four angels were loosed, which prepared for an hour, a day, a month, a year, for to slay the third part of men. So they are preparing the way for the greatest slaughter in mankind history, which is World War III. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nations of shalom.